In this session, you will learn how to set up the dashboard, which presents summarized information from your Acctivate company represented in a single window and can be set up to automatically refresh throughout the day. To open the dashboard, you can either utilize the dashboard button on the icon bar or go to Alerts, Dashboard. We'll start with a blank dashboard and build it to match the Acctivate demo company to show how to add reports and modify the look and feel of the utility. This will also give you the ability to log into your demo to see how it's set up in that particular company to compare. To begin adding reports, you'll need to click the Edit button. When doing so, the top of the utility will change to give you the ability to save or undo your changes, as well as add a report. The auto refresh option is available whether in edit mode or not. This sets the intervals in which the report chosen will refresh throughout the day based on the current data in the Acctivate database. Let's go ahead and add a report. You'll see the standard list of reports in the panels window. When you expand the report section, you will see the available dashboard reports. The reports in your report catalog inside of Configuration Manager will show here based on the dashboard panel document type specification. If you wish to add a report that you don't see in the panels window, you'll need to modify the report in your report catalog to have the dashboard panel document type. The first report we'll add is the sales order summary chart, which is found in the order processing orders section of the panel. So let's highlight the report and click the select button to open the report selection criteria. This is the window where you will choose the filtering for the report chosen to view in the dashboard. In the top, we have the document type for this specific report. You can see that we have the option of sales quotes, sales orders, credit memos, service orders, or a combination of sales or service orders. We'll choose sales orders for the demo purposes. Next, we'll choose a group, which allows you to group and total by one of the categories listed. For this report, we have the option of salesperson, product class, state, branch, customer type, marketing code, and status. We'll choose the group of salesperson. You also have the option to show a chart. This will be set to yes or no, whether or not you would like to see the chart available for the report. And we also have the option to show a list, and this is going to be a list of the totals based on the group specified above. We'll set both of these to yes. You can also see the rest of the filters available for this report. Feel free to limit it based on order date to show a specific time frame, as well as using any of the other available report filters for this specific report. For this example, I'd like to not see anything listed under the shipping product class, and I'd also want to only see scheduled orders. So let's scroll down and select the product class to be not equal to shipping. And we'll also scroll down to set the order status to only be scheduled, because we only want to see scheduled orders on this report. A neat feature of the dashboard is the ability to change the title of the report to clearly represent what will be shown. So let's change this to be scheduled orders by salesperson. And when you're done, when you've got all the proper filters, again, we've got the order status to be scheduled, the product class set to shipping, and we've got the document type of sales orders and group of salesperson. So let's go ahead and click done. As you can see, the title of the report shown matches what you changed it to in the report selection criteria. You can also see the chart options displayed as a pie chart, as well as the list option below. Both show total dollar amounts based on the filtered criteria of salesperson. Let's go ahead and add another report to this panel. To do so, we'll click Add Report just like we did on the previous step. And let's say we want to see something similar to the report we've already set up, but this time we want it to be grouped by product class to give me an overview of how each product class totals up. So we'll go to Order Processing, Orders, Sales Order Summary Chart. Hit Select. And we'll select the same document type of sales orders, and then the group of product class. Let's also set the product class ID to not equal shipping. This will ensure that the totals match up for both of these reports, but we're seeing it just based on the different groups, and that will be based on salesperson or by product class. So let's also set the order status to scheduled. And we'll change the title to be scheduled orders by product class. And when you're done, click Done. Now we see both reports added to the dashboard grid. Notice that you can't see a lot of the information on the panel by default because it's stacked these two reports above each other. And keep in mind, it's best to use only one-page reports for the dashboard panel that give you a snapshot of the data in Acctivate, because this dashboard panel is only intended to be a summarized view of specific reports. So let's go ahead and save our work by hitting the Save button. And let's say we want to relocate these reports. So to relocate the reports, click Edit, and then you'll click on the title of the report that you want to move, and you'll start to drag it. And when you start to drag it, Acctivate will now show you where you can drag this report. So you can go above, below, you can do on top of it to do tabs. Let's go ahead and put it on top of the other report to see what it looks like whenever you have it be tabbed. So now you have the option to toggle between the two reports based on the tabs at the bottom. So we can go to the sales order by salesperson. Let's go ahead and make this window a little bit larger. And then we also have the scheduled orders by product class. So you can toggle between these two reports. And you can see now we have this really big blank spot on the right. So let's go ahead and add a third report, but this time we're going to choose an invoice report. So let's go ahead and add report, order processing, invoices, and sales invoice summary by period. So we'll hit select. Let's change the title to be sales invoice summary by month because we're going to select a group of month. So we'll override period to be month. And then let's select the group of month. And as you can see in this grouping, we have the choice of going to day, week, month, quarter, or year. But we want to go ahead and click month, so we're going to choose month. Let's leave all the other filters set the way they are by default. We want to see the chart as well as the list, and we're going to want to see all invoices created, and we want them all to be grouped by month. So let's go ahead and click Done. Acctivate will place the report above the other tabbed reports by default. So let's drag this report to be placed on the right-hand side of the tabbed scheduled order reports. So to do so, we just grab the title of the report, start dragging it, and we'll put it on this right-hand side and release. After we drag it to the preferred spot, we can resize the windows to view all the data in both reports side by side. And to do that, we select this margin and just scroll it over to the left. And now we can see both reports, and we can also continue to tab between the two reports that we already had set up on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and save our work. If at any point you would like to refresh a specific report, rename, change the parameters, or change the report altogether, in edit mode, you would select this little drop-down menu at the right-hand side of the specific report. You can see the last time the report was refreshed, as well as refresh it at that moment. So let's go ahead and click refresh, and it'll refresh it based on the current data in Acctivate. You can also choose to change the parameters or rename the report, as well as change the report that you see on screen altogether. So if you go to change report parameters, it will open the report selection criteria window again, and that gives you the option to filter based on either another group, another document type, if you wanted to remove the chart, if you wanted to specify any other filters, you can do that here. Let's say you only wanted to see orders for 2015, so you would change this to between. You would do 1/1/2015 and 12/31/2015. And when you click Done, it'll automatically refresh the report to show you the data for only 2015. Now, if you don't want it to stay like this, and you just wanted to see it as a snapshot right now, you would just take a look at the data, and then when you're ready, you can click Undo, and that will revert it back to the original state. Also, another note, if you end up having multiple reports show on the dashboard but you don't necessarily want to see all of them at once, in edit mode you can click this pin, and what this does is it'll auto hide the report. So when you hit save, that report will automatically be hidden based on where you had it originally set up. So if you click on one of these other reports, it'll hide itself, and then if you wanted to show it again, you just go click on the title of the report and it'll show that report. Also in edit mode, you can actually remove reports. So let's click edit, and we'll go to this hidden report, and we'll go ahead and remove it. And that'll close the report altogether. And again, that was the little X on top of the report that you wanted to remove. Let's go ahead and hit undo and make that report show again. Some of our customers wish to see the dashboard outside of Acctivate. To do so, you can click the Pop Out option, which will allow you to minimize the Acctivate screen and only view the dashboard panel, or minimize the dashboard panel and only view Acctivate. And once it's popped out, you also have the option to pop it back into Acctivate. And then users can also set the refresh rate to be 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or an hour. We'll go ahead and set that to be 15 minutes. That's a pretty good interval. If you're going to be working in Acctivate all day long, you may want to set it to be an hour. But typically we don't see people that want to refresh it every minute unless you're processing a ton of transactions a day. Some users may also like to see the dashboard panel when they log in or exit Configuration Manager. This setting is found in Configuration Management, so let's go ahead and close the dashboard. Go to File, Configuration Management. We'll go to User, User Information, and then you'll select the specific user that you wanted to show the dashboard automatically whenever they log into Acctivate or if they exit Configuration Manager. So we'll click Sys, because that's the user we're logged in as currently, and then hit Edit. And then we'll click this Open Dashboard Automatically. So when we hit Save and close out of Configuration Manager, the dashboard will automatically open for us. And that's a pretty cool feature. So hopefully you got some good information out of this training session and are able to utilize the dashboard panel to view summarized information for your business throughout the day, which refreshes at the proper intervals. Thank you and have a great day.